Baby, they love calling a kid a monkey.
That is inexcusable.
If you see this, please save us. What is wrong with me?
I learned this from my parents when I was this big.
You know, I'm not angry anymore. I'm just sad. We have to take care of the earth. We have to take care of the animals. Like, animals don't have voices. The earth doesn't have voice. We're destroying our planet. We're ruining our habitat. We're destroying something that gives us life, that gives us food. We need the animals, we need the bees, we need the trees. And these old fucking f***ers are just destroying everything to make more money. Money doesn't matter when the world is dying. Everybody's gonna get it way too fucking late. I'm sad.
Look, I'm sorry that the media has driven you crazy, but in the end, the Earth is going to be just fine. I promise. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show. Glad you could be here today. Listen, we've got a lot of absurdities to cover. We've got a Karen walking her dogs. We've got a transgender that regrets his decision. And we've got something going on in New York. I'm not sure what it is, but it seems like some of the ladies out there are becoming a little brainwashed. We'll get into that and a lot more. So let's jump into that liberal pool of madness right now. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but white people's favorite word is monkey.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
They love calling their children monkeys.
That's true. That's true. Hey, he's crawling around like a little monkey. There's nothing wrong with that. No racial undertones in that. It's fine.
They love calling your children monkeys. It doesn't matter if they white kids, black kids, brown kids. It don't matter. Baby, they love calling a kid a monkey. Hope this helps.
Not really, because like I said, there's absolutely zero racial connotations or undertones if we call a little baby crawling around a monkey. It doesn't matter what their skin color is. It's like a monkey.
I'm in the bathroom on the floor at work because I was having a great morning. I was doing fine, and then all of a sudden I just like slammed back into my body. And
slammed back into your body? You having an out-of-body experience at work? What's going on?
My brain, and I don't know what happened. I just had this sudden feeling of being like trapped and like, oh my god, I gotta get out of here, I gotta get out of here. And now I'm like having a panic attack in the bathroom and crying because I have to be here for 5 more hours and I don't know what to do or how I'm gonna do that. Does this happen to anyone else? I was fine. And then all of a sudden it just like felt hot and panicky and trapped. And now I can't stop crying. What is wrong with me? Why can't I just be normal and just like work like other people? Trump, if you see this, please save us. This is America. What? This is our land.
Is she on the toilet or something? Ooh, okay.
Y'all are about to have a panic attack.
Yeah, we're going to have a panic attack listening to you while you crash out on the toilet. That's disgusting, lady.
This is our country. Our country. This is awful.
Lady, please don't lament about our country while you're having a colon blow. We would all appreciate it. Seriously.
I've been called a cunt. I've been called a bitch.
Wow.
You know what I've never been called? A Republican.
So funny. So clever.
How are you? I have a question. So I'm sitting in 19D. I have a nut allergy. Could you guys do like a announcement, like a buffer zone announcement? Like the seats in front.
A buffer zone announcement? Is that a thing? And why does she have the camera at such a weird angle? That doesn't... Ugh, okay.
And behind me to not eat nuts in that area. Is that possible, do you think?
Yeah, I can make an announcement.
Okay,
wow.
Thank you so much.
Is it 19D?
Yeah, 19D. Thank you, I really appreciate it.
So does that actually work? Can you actually force the people in front of you and behind you not to eat nuts of any kind? Wow, that seems like you're imposing a lot of your own issues onto other people. I don't know. If you're freaking out about peanut allergies that much, maybe you should take a bus or something. She makes her problem everyone's. Yes, yes, she does. Recording herself so she feels important. Yeah, that's weird that she would record herself. A cry bully. Oh, instead of a crybaby, it's a cry bully? I kind of like that term. Okay. Excuse me, I'm in 19A and I also have a nut allergy. Could you have the nut in 19B sit somewhere else? That's an easy fix.
This fool made this comment about me.
He's a fool?
About my appearance. Here.
Okay.
Why is that not taken down?
Why should it be?
I looked at his profile. Total MAGA chud.
Oh, yeah. And that's so nice to say back. I mean, you should probably get your grill fixed. I mean, is that really the most awful thing one can say? But of course, you've got to insult the man personally, or whoever. I guess it's a Steve, so I guess it's a guy. Anyways, yeah. So you're just as bad as that guy, as the comment.
That is inexcusable. So, friends, feel free to comment back to this MAGA chud. Feel free. Just do it for me.
If you're new here, welcome to the Dave Show. And if this feels like your kind of daily therapy, hit subscribe. Come hang out with us. We're here Monday through Friday. All right, let's get on with the rest of the show. All right, my friends, I just want to give you a heads up. We are about to see a Karen in the wild. And what this man does to trigger this Karen is just... it's unconscionable. I'm surprised this man is still walking free. Take a look.
So this guy, he just ran past us. Past my dogs.
Horrible.
And then after he passed us, he went into a casual walk. Now, please, people, teach your children and teach yourself. You do not run past the dog. I learned this from my parents when I was this big, 3 years old.
You were that tall at 3 years old? Wow, you're a freak. Okay.
But this adult runs past my dogs and then slows down to go and walk.
Oh, disgusting. What a bastard.
Why would he not slow down, walk past my dogs, and then start running again?
Oh, yeah. Because everything evolves around you, dear.
Please teach your children and learn to respect nature and other species.
Wow, okay. Well, maybe you should keep control of your dogs, because then if someone runs past you, they're not going to freak out. And furthermore, that path you're talking about, that was an actual street. And I'm pretty sure the guy didn't run right past you. I'm pretty sure he gave you a nice wide berth. So stop your whining. Sorry, but it's your responsibility to control your dogs. Exactly. Entitled people live in their own world, in their mind. Reality triggers them. Yeah, we see that time and again. It'd be sad if those dogs ate her. Okay, that's kind of dark. I have never heard about what she's saying. This is completely effing retarded. Well, I mean, I've heard of that too. In fact, our dog, Blake, who's no longer with us, he died. But yeah, when we'd play in the backyard, he'd be totally calm. But if I started running, oh my gosh, he'd be like, he'd be like all over me, nipping and, you know, playful, but also just a little bit scary. But he was really a good dog. So yeah, I get what she's saying, but you should still have control of your dogs. Let's be honest.
I love the maggots. You know, you ask them to do something because they want to live in a civilized society.
Okay,
and they won't do it. They'll do the exact opposite. If someone, you know, if they have to be part of society and take part, like, you know, mask up or stay at 6 feet away or something like that. Oh,
yeah, that's not participating in a normal society. That's when everybody lost their minds collectively.
Oh my God. We can't do that. We don't want to be part of society. We want to buck everything. We want to make sure that people stay on their jobs and work in those fast food places because we don't want to be inconvenienced. Because they're greedy jagoffs.
Oh, nice.
That's all they are. They're just greedy people. They don't care about other people. They have no empathy about other people.
We're all jagoffs? Wow, I haven't heard that since like the early 80s. And furthermore, we all know that masking was not effective at all during COVID. Plus, that whole 6-foot distancing thing was pulled straight out of Fauci's butt. So just sit on it, Potsy. If you know, you know. The left is so full of hypocrisy. Check out this grandma's cognitive dissonance. It is on full display. And check out her shirt. It's Make America Kind Again, which doesn't make any sense since she's in the middle of destroying, beating an effigy of Trump. And then the back of her shirt says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So I guess she would like to get beat by a stick. Is there any other is there any other conclusion? I don't think so.
We have a trans person in our family who is no longer eligible for a passport. So actually, yeah, we are kind of being held hostage here by the federal government. So
you're telling me the boy that is pretending to be a girl can't pretend to be a boy for a few days so he can get out of the country? That's just too much. Actually, your family member is holding you hostage with their attention-seeking mental illness. Well, that's the truth, really, when you get down to it. Can't have a passport, period, and can't have a passport that lies about your gender aren't the same problems. So the government is at fault here, not the madness of your family members saying they are something they are not. Do F off, please. How cordial. No, you can still get a passport. True.
Being trans in today's climate is pump, dude.
What did you say?
What? Being trans is now punk? Are you kidding me? What an insult to the whole punk movement that was prior. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's pretty stupid. Okay, go on.
And if you really think that being trans is a choice, yet you look at how these people are vilified for simply trying to exist,
we don't vilify because you try to exist. If there's any vilification going on, it's because you're trying to force your beliefs and your delusions onto other people. That's where the altercation comes in, my man.
You know, it's not a fucking choice. Who would choose to live with so many enemies that hate you simply for being yourself?
And up next is a transgender that actually left the country and found out, oopsie, America is actually pretty awesome. Take a look.
And it is too dangerous to walk from here to the grocery store because of the people that live in the camp. And I'm one of them, right? Like, I live here.
Yeah.
You see all these guys in yellow vests? They actually wear vests because there's so many stabbings. Between here and there is a bunch of Algerians and Moroccans or whoever who think that queer people should be beaten. I think that this system where you have people just living out here that are unhappy is not good.
Yeah. And do you think it's safe here?
No, I don't think it's safe.
Oh, it's scary. It's legitimately scary. I decided that my mental health is degrading so substantially being here that I just need to get out. And the situation that I have in the U.S. as a trans person, not good, right? But here I will be hurt or killed.
Nein. No, I won't smoke with you.
Waarom? How's the joint?
Kurdish.
Yes. Free Palestine.
Number one takeaway from the MK Ultra hearings, the CIA is basically just the German SS, upgraded with better tech. Complete continuation. And they have tortured and experimented on people to death and still are doing that. Their whole
Where do you get these facts from? How do you quantify? You can't just throw that out there and just move on to the next point. Come on.
whole goal is population control, mind control. They've been working on it for decades.
Maybe it's something to do with the septum ring, getting those signals from the ultra, K program or whatever. I think that's a cereal, isn't it? Ultra K. Anyways, okay.
Decades. They're really good at it. And they've been doing shit to all of us our entire lives. Using all sorts of frequencies, radiation, chemicals, and everything.
Well, chemtrails. I mean, that I'll give her that point. Because, yeah.
Every system of socialization to manipulate all of us for social control. If there's a way to manipulate your mind, they're working on it. And they're doing it. And there are people out here called targeted individuals that they...
Yeah, I think we're actually hearing from one right now.
highly target when you step out of the box and start talking too much. And a lot of those people are dead. And a lot of them are being killed right now. The Nazis were also doing genetic experiments. We took all their scientists. They're still doing that shit. This shit is still happening, and there are people in danger right now. And there are people all over the place walking around that are part of these experiments.
Oh,
Basically,
wow.
You've been experimented on by Nazis your whole life. And we should probably do something about that.
Yeah, I guess that's the obvious deduction that we've all been experimented on by Nazis. That makes total sense. And talk about being brainwashed. Well, these next ladies in New York City, they fit the bill. I don't know what's going on over there, but it's kind of scary. Take a look.
Mayor Mamdani just watched the World Cup at Rikers Island, and who would do that? No, has any mayor ever done something like that? I love this man so much. I love this man, and he is the best mayor New York City has ever seen, will ever see. Well, hopefully not, but hopefully we always, progress. But oh my, that just made me so emotional. No one would think to do that. And him and his team did. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
So Ran Mamdani watching the World Cup with inmates at Rikers Island and just showing the humanity. He's more Christian than most Christians I've ever seen.
What did you say? What the f did you just say?
And they demonize him. They demonize him. And he's just out here loving people and trying to do good by them. I will never understand it.
I've studied scripture and tried to follow Jesus my entire life. My faith wasn't just something that I did. It was the bedrock foundation of who I was. And it was that same longing to chase after Jesus that led me to deconstruction. I followed Jesus right out of the church. So I have a pretty good biblical idea of what Jesus is supposed to look like. And Mayor Mondani looks more like Jesus than any human I have ever seen with my eyes. He is following through with all the things that Jesus said. I was hungry and you gave me food. He has helped with low-income people having food that's available and healthy. You know, he is looking after the widows and the orphans, and he watched part of the World Cup at Rikers Island with the prisoners and said, these are New Yorkers and they'll be New Yorkers when they get out. Jesus said, for I was in prison and you came and visited me. Mayor Mondani, I have undying respect for you and your faith, and I hope you know this is meant as the highest compliment I can give another human being. I see Jesus in you. Go love your neighbor.
Women.
I'm sorry, but if you think a Muslim socialist mayor is anything like Jesus, you have no idea who Jesus is. Just saying. Today's show is sponsored by @1badcat760. Thank you very much, Badcat, for your continuing support of the show, and I hope you're having a great day.
So look, here's the thing. I don't want any more investigations into ICE officers murdering people in the streets.
Well, they're not murdering people in the streets, just willy-nilly, so let's get that straight.
I don't need any more investigations. I just want us to start hitting them back. Yep, that's it. I don't need to see any more. I've seen enough. Yep, that's it.
Yeah, because that's not going to escalate anything.
To all you people that are sitting here trying to argue that it is perfectly acceptable to just pew illegals or undocumented people.
I'm sorry. I'm having a real tough time concentrating how this lady looks. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe that's rude, but I can't help it.
People, you are literally saying that a piece of paper is equivalent to a human life. A piece of paper to you is equivalent to a life.
What piece of paper is she talking about? Like the piece of paper you get a piece of paper when you come over the border legally? I'm not sure. What piece of paper is she talking about?
That is wild. Do you go to church every Sunday too? I bet you claim to be pro-life.
Actually, I am, yeah.
A piece of paper
again
is equivalent to a life to these people. Like, that is fucking wild. And yes, I have no teeth. I know I don't. I went to the dentist. That's how I got my teeth out. Since I know all of you idiots, that's all you can see. And oh my God, I have purple hair. Yes, I do. Because I have a personality and use my brain and think.
Well, you do have 2 out of the 3 pieces of the starter kit, so can you blame us? And do you really use your brain to think? Because I don't know, that might be a little hyperbolic. So it appears cognitive dissonance is running rampant on the left. What we're about to see is the same lady, and if she said the first clip on a Tuesday, well, then she said the next clip on a Wednesday. There's only a 1-day difference. These people, they need help. Like, seriously.
Please be Donald Trump next. Please be Donald Trump next. Please be Donald Trump next. Please, please, please. Please, 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 please.
If America isn't breaking your heart right now, then you don't love her enough. Are you guys tired of this bullshit? How is a man running away? Like, murdered because he's an immigrant? I can't. I simply can't. I hate this. I love America so much, and we don't
All right, we're jumping out of that liberal pool of madness and we're drying ourselves off with this next clip. This person took lemons and made lemonade. It is probably the coolest ceiling fan you'll ever see. Take a look. Finally, my friends, when you hire somebody to do some yard work, you might want to get a second opinion or maybe just check to see if the old folks home is missing a few people. Because this guy has no clue how to use a weed whacker. Take a look. I hope that guy eventually figured it out. And that's all I have today, my friends. Thank you for spending time with me. I really do appreciate it. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, slap that bell all over the place so you're always notified. And if you have an extra hype, I'll take it. And until the next episode, stay safe and have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.